It's uncomfortable for many to hear, but absolutely essential if we're going to have an honest conversation about self-worth and the way women navigate the world. And that's this: if you build your entire identity around your appearance, you're building your life on a decaying asset. That's not cruel. That's biological reality. Beauty fades, no matter how genetically gifted you are. Time does not care. Gravity doesn't negotiate. And the culture that once rewarded you for being pretty, for being noticed, for being adorned, will turn on you the moment it finds someone younger to give that attention to, because it was never about you. It was about the image of you, the surface. Now, I'm not saying beauty is meaningless. It's not. Beauty is a powerful force. It opens doors. People respond to it. But if that's all you're bringing to the table, if that's your currency, your identity, your leverage, then you're in a very vulnerable position. Because what happens when it fades? What's left? Who are you without it? And more importantly, who have you become while you had it? Because eventually the game changes. Life starts to demand more from you. Relationships require emotional maturity. Work requires competence. Children, if you have them, need guidance and structure. Your partner will need more than a pretty face. He'll need trust, insight, respect, depth. And if you've spent years ignoring those dimensions of yourself, what are you offering? What are you contributing? You know, one of the things that strikes me most in today's culture is how aggressively young women are taught to obsess over how they look. The message is, be desirable, be liked, be flawless. And of course, that sells billions of dollars in cosmetics and filters and surgeries. But no one tells you that if all you become is desirable, then you'll spend your life terrified of being replaced because someone will be younger, someone will be prettier. It's inevitable. And if your self-worth is rooted in comparison, you will never feel peace. It doesn't matter how many compliments you collect or followers you gain. You'll live in anxiety. You'll measure your value by the attention you receive, which is the most volatile and soul-crushing metric you could possibly use. Now, some people will hear this and say, well, can't I be both beautiful and competent? Of course you can. That's not the point. The point is where you put your identity. Where do you root your value? Because if your beauty is just another aspect of you, but don't depend on, then it can be a gift instead of a burden. But if it's all you are, then the clock is ticking and eventually it stops. A smart woman understands this. She cultivates the traits that last. She educates herself, not just formally, but spiritually and psychologically. She learns to listen. She reads. She learns to sit with discomfort. She builds something inside her that time cannot take away. And that becomes her foundation, not the reflection in the mirror, but the integrity in her character.